What's up, guys? This is Justin. I'm here with Damon.
Hello.
And we are once again playing Darkest Dungeon. Damon and I are really enamored with this game right now. It's sort of a dungeon crawling roguelike, tremendous amount of fun, and we are right in the middle of a dungeon crawl. We're exploring the dungeon.
This is like the first dungeon post-tutorial.
Yep, the first proper dungeon in the game, but don't let that fool you. Things can still go catastrophically wrong at any time.
We've encountered 3 pairs of maggots.
Oh, I like the grape shot blast for this one.
I can hit all 3 of them.
There you go.
And these guys only have 5 hit points, so pretty easy to dispatch.
But they do a lot of stress damage, and so we mentioned this in the last video. If you missed it, this game's sort of big twist. Well, it's got a lot of cool things that it does, but the biggest thing that it does is you have to manage not only your party's health, but you also have to manage their stress. They're taking mental damage, being down in these dungeons and getting attacked and vomited on and having maggots chewing on them really stresses out your party members. And so managing that stress level is just as important as managing their health, and we'll see a little bit more of that when we get back to town. We can also show off maybe the torch mechanic after this fight.
Yeah, we should. Well, our torch is doing pretty well up there. If as the torch burns down, your stress level goes up.
Yep, and you also the neat thing about the torch mechanic. Well, again, I'll wait until we finish this fight. The neat thing about this torch mechanic is it lets you adjust the difficulty of the dungeon on the fly. Like if you keep your torch lit, if you keep high torchlight, you encounter fewer enemies. The enemies aren't as strong, and you have a better chance of getting loot from from these random encounters like this bookshelf.
I'm going to search the bookshelf. So, we found a map, but I don't... Oh, so that allows us to scout ahead.
Yeah, it'll reveal some of what's ahead.
Now that we know...
So we actually don't need to go that way. I mean, we still can if we want the treasure, but the only thing that we have to do to complete this dungeon is fight those enemies over there.
So what does this mean is in this room? There's like a play button there. What does that mean?
Well, that's where we're heading.
I guess we might as well just keep going. Check out that room.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a locked display cabinet, so we could use our key.
Yeah, I don't know if the key... I think the key maybe only works on treasure chests. That's actually a good question.
You try to open it?
I think it'll say it has no effect. Or maybe... Oh, no, it totally does unlock it.
There are treasures.
Perfect.
We'll take it all.
Yes.
Alright, we're going to look in this room.
Okay.
There are enemies here.
We're alright. We can grape shot blast. I like this party composition a lot. I think the game gives you this party on purpose. I don't think it's random. Like I think
to start out with,
the first party you get is always pretty.
Each character is a different class.
Yep.
And so as you notice, this guy just got pushed to the back of the line.
Yep. Yep.
And that's not your preferred position. So you're actually at a disadvantage now.
Right. So those actually. If you mouse over a skill, you can see what position you have to be in to use it. On the left, that's those 3 pips, and then the red pips on the other side show what enemies you can attack with it. And so later on, when the game becomes more challenging, it's a big mechanic. Party positioning is a giant mechanic. Like, you want to rearrange the enemy party so that they can't mess with you. They're trying to push and pull. They're trying to push and pull your party members to get them out of your way.
I think Jackie Brown is going to heal you.
Yeah, I'm in a little bit bad shape. Yeah, I mean, I would probably use skill 2 because that'll hit those front 2 guys. The Zealous Accusation. It'll get rid of that first enemy at least. And I also don't know if the Plague Doctor can use his blinding gas when he's in the 2nd position. I know he can use it in the 3rd position. Oh, he's pulling me back up. Now he's gonna get pulled.
Well, he resisted though.
That's a terrible resist. Yeah, see, you can't use... That's why being out of position sucks, is because what you really want to use is skill 2.
Yeah.
And you can't because you're in the wrong spot for it.
The Disorienting Blast. What does this one do?
It'll shuffle them around. It'll rearrange them. But, you know...
I also brought her up. See, I can't tell. I guess there's no way to tell where they prefer to be.
Yeah, I mean, you just need to learn from experience. And it's also kind of like logically what you would think. Like, that crossbowman probably wants to be in the back.
You've got to use your pistol shot, but
yeah,
there's a high chance that they might dodge.
Well, only a...
There we go. Nice. Nice job, Justin.
Thank you. You had an 80% chance to hit.
Stunning blow. I like the stunning... Well, Zealous Accusation will attack both of them. But
Yeah.
I also like Stunning Blow because if it works, it stuns them and they lose their turn.
I like Stunning Blow a lot, but it's like in this instance, they're not that strong. I mean, I'm inclined to let's just kill them.
Ooh, illumination.
Gives you some bonus torch, gives the enemy a lower chance to dodge. But I would still, I mean, once again, these sort of tactics are super important, but in sort of the early dungeons, you don't need them as often.
Yeah. Alright, let's do some judgment. Oh, that.
There are other classes in the game. You know, we have these 4, but other classes show up later on.
Getting pushed back.
Well done.
Nice job, Jackie.
That skill also stuns. So we have that's why I like this party a lot, is you have a lot of options to stun.
You can't do anything except take aim. I guess you could switch. You
yeah,
could
but yeah, I don't know. Taking is fine. I mean, we're going to win. You're going to defeat that guy next turn anyway, so.
Now he will bleed.
I really like, even though they're pretty like simplistic, I like the attack and defense animations, like the zoom in and the sort of camera
really nice.
tilt.
Smite.
Schmite.
I want to heal Marty if I get a chance. You are going to
take him out.
Open band. Nice job, Justin.
This expedition at least promises success.
And you should rearrange us now that the fight's over.
Yeah.
Because that Plague Doctor really is much stronger in the back couple rows.
And Marty, he wants to eat something. He's feeling a little hungry. All right. Search the sarcophagus.
Sure.
So all that did was increase the stress level.
Thanatophobia. Go. Can you click over to his afflictions and see what that actually is.
Thanatophobia.
Health below 50%, he takes more stress damage.
Yeah.
Good. Great.
So you don't think there is an enemy in this room?
No. I mean, we know there's not because we got the map and scouted it out. The only enemy is over here.
But you didn't think there was an enemy in this room either, but there was.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean...
I don't know if that...
Okay, yeah, we can still head over that way.
I guess we have to check. Oh, well, we'll get the... there's a trap here, though. Oh, well. Let's go back because we know... The nice thing about the game is that after you clear out a hallway, there's nothing left there. So we know these hallways are empty.
Yeah, I've actually seen some random battles pop up, but I think that's when my torch was really low.
Ah. Go back to the room we started in.
Fight the boss monster. I guess he's not really a boss. Have you done any of the boss fights in this game yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh man, I've done 3 of them, and they're really cool. They all actually have like a unique sort of twist to mix up how the game plays.
All right, we're gonna head down this hallway, and we know that there's an enemy right here, and then there are 2 opportunities for a treasure.
Yep.
And then there should be an enemy in this room. All right, here we go. Shh, everybody, come on.
I know. It is stressful.
All right.
So, I guess, we have described it as a roguelike, so maybe our audience understands that, but, if they're a little bit new to the genre, like, the reason this is so stressful is that once an enemy dies, they're just gone.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get them back, there's no Phoenix Downs, there's no nothing like that, so, we're doing just fine, so we're in a totally fine state, but, if we were in like a desperate situation, that's why it becomes so tense and nerve-wracking, is you don't want to lose the guy that you've invested all your gold in and, time into.
You're bleeding, so you need to bandage yourself up.
Okay. See, I'm a huge fan of that Grape Shot Blast. That's pretty much the only skill that I ever use with Highwayman. And I would also use the blinding. Can you blind only the final guy or the back 2? Yeah, see, it's only gonna...
You think it's... Yeah, see, it feels like a waste to me.
Yeah, but it keeps them stunned, and they can't attack you.
Disorienting blast. I could do that. That could at least get 2 of them. Well, I'm just gonna do this. So much blood.
I know.
I am bleeding. I need to bandage myself up. Zealous Accusation will attack both of these front guys.
Take both. There it is.
Nice.
Executed with impunity.
I like that critical hits lower the stress of your party members.
Suncloak. I don't even know what this is. Is this something you can equip?
Yeah, it's a trinket.
Oh, can I like drag it over here?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would totally put it on him. So it looks like it increases his defense and his chance to dodge if your light's above 75. But if your light's below 25, which I never let mine get that low, then it actually has a penalty. I have a moon cloak on my party that does the opposite. Like, it gives me a buff if I let my health stay low.
This is an extra torch?
Yep.
And then there's another urn that we can search.
Yep.
Nothing but ashes. All right. There should be an enemy behind this door.
Yep, we know that because we got the map earlier.
Everybody look okay? Yeah. I usually think as long as your health is above 10, then you're probably okay to start.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of can be hosed at any time, but you also have the option to bounce and just escape from battle at any time, so. Alright. Grape Shot Blast, that would be my vote.
For all three?
Yep. Oh, I got one dodge. And then I would absolutely make sure that I stun those two guys in the back row with the Plague Doctor. I mean, they can dodge, but it's just such a powerful attack. And you can actually, her second skill also stuns. Or you can heal. I mean,
yeah, I'm kind of thinking about
healing.
It's 12, 17, and 9. We're going to go ahead and heal Marty.
Oh, it's going to be sad when we lose somebody, Damon.
I know.
That's why I don't rename my characters to people that I love. They're all disposable.
Alright, so the disorienting blast?
No, the blinding gas skill 2.
It only works on him, though. I think this is a better call. This is what Marty wants to do.
Okay.
Justin.
I know, I'm in trouble.
Jackie will heal you. Oh man, you only have 2 hit points.
Getting stressed out?
Jackie's gonna heal you.
Whew. Thanks, Jackie.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I would Grape Shot Blast again.
Nice.
It does have a little bit lower chance to hit, but that more than outweighs, you know, that's a drawback. That's not really that big since it has a chance to hit everybody. We're doing just fine.
Let's try to stun this guy, and we can just take him out. Heal you. Get this going. There we go.
Well done.
It's another room taken care
Remind
of.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
But there are still rooms to investigate.
Yeah,
so maybe we'll
interesting.
save that for the next video.
Yep. We will continue playing Darkest Dungeon, and in the next video we should be able to clear this dungeon, make it back to town, and sort of show off sending characters to the brothel or to pray or whatever it is that they care to do the most.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Darkest Dungeon.